Well, when I first moved here from Texas, I had my uncle pointing with his lips going, I'm like, what are you kissing at? He goes, I'm not kissing at anything. I'm pointing with my lips. I'm like, oh, well, that's a very interesting way of pointing.
I don't know, my grandparents do it, my mom and my dad do it, so I kind of picked it up and started doing it.
I think pointing with your lips came from the elders because they were always pointing with their lips, like over there or over there.
Do you point with your lips? Send us a text. 1211 is the number. Some Canadian hip hop now. This one, I love it. Featuring. I think it's just something random that people do, like, you know, high-fiving or whatever. It's a global phenomenon. Maybe people are texting. The lazy people are texting.
I think it has to do with the language itself. It's something that's exclusive, maybe, to just us here. There's a number of things I think that comes into play. It's like, you know, you're doing something else with your hands, maybe. They're busy. Well, what else is there to point with your lips? In fact, it works as way over there.
I think there's a lot of speculation, there's a lot of rumors, there's a lot of innuendos when it comes to people pointing with their lips. Yeah, we got a crew here right now. They want to know about pointing with lips. And I'm talking to these people. Yeah, no, they want an interview right away. I told them, no, I'm going to tell them the truth. People who point with their lips are good hunters. You know, they know where things are and they can move quickly.
You know, if you do a quick tilt or that way, like it's 5 miles there and then turn to your right there or whatever.
I've heard that people who point with their lips are good lovers.
You see your partner there and you kind of go, and then that's the signal. It's like, come on, come get some, eh?
And there's also the fakers as well. The lips just don't lie. It's about time that people knew what was really going on. I mean...
Hey guys, I'm Joel from Winnipeg. Why, go get me one of those ducks over there, my girl. You know, everything that Anishinaabe people do has ancestral purpose.
What?
It's beautiful, eh?
Some anthropologists might say, well, the reason Indians point with their lips is because they're carrying stuff all the time and they can't point with their fingers, eh?
How do you know you're not pointing too far? I've heard that it varies depending on which part of the country you come from, eh? Like I know Cree people, they kind of got funny lips anyways, you know, and they, some of them maybe point, not enough, no. And Anishinaabe people, well, we've got full, beautiful, pouty lips, eh? Almost like a bee stung us there. And well, with us, you don't even have to move very much, just a little, like that. But pointing too far, that's usually not an issue, because, you know, you're not going to use the lip pointing for certain things like, you know, how do I get to Brandon? How far is Brandon from Winnipeg, Manitoba? Your lips would have to stick out pretty far, right?
If you're pointing somewhere far, I think you need good balance. You know, if you're pointing somewhere closer, that's not bad. But I find if you're pointing far, you got to have the right shoes on. I mean, a lot of guys wear cowboy boots when that's dangerous. I mean, pointing with your lips with cowboy boots, that's just, you know, they shouldn't happen.
Like when they go like that, you can almost tell what distance they were talking about, eh? Is that could be a mile away, half a mile away, or, you know, 10 miles away, eh? Depending on, and also how quick your head goes up, eh?
20 years from now, are people still going to be pointing with their lips? I think that we're seeing a lot of, you know, Native people living in urban environments and not pointing with their lips as much. And I think that has to be dealt with.
I think it's going to be around, sure. Anything that's smart and good that comes from Anishinaabe and Anishinaabe women, Kwe, then yeah, it's going to be around.
Let's get people starting to point with their lips more. And there should be a campaign for that. I think it should happen now before it's too late.
I hope the lip point stays forever and ever. Till I'm over there.